Every one of us carries a dream. But not everyone carries the fire that protects it. Meet Arin. Arin was a boy with big dreams. He wanted to make something amazing, something people would remember forever. But dreams without action? They fade like smoke. Every night he watched cool videos, got excited, and said, "Tomorrow I'll start working. Tomorrow I'll change my life." But the next day, he didn't start. He wasn't lazy. He just told himself he was tired, or busy, or that he'd do it later. He was waiting for the right feeling, the perfect moment, the magical spark. It never came. One evening, while wandering through the village, Arin noticed an old workshop glowing with warm, golden light. Inside was Liora, the village lantern maker. Her lanterns were beautiful like tiny suns. Arin stepped closer and asked, "How do your lanterns always look so perfect? Are you always super motivated?" Liora smiled kindly. "Motivated? Oh no, sweetie. If I waited for motivation, I'd never finish anything." She invited him to return early the next morning. The next morning, Arin arrived while the world still slept. Inside the workshop, Liora was already working. Calm, focused, steady. No loud music, no big speeches, just patience. Arin finally asked, "Aren't you bored? Aren't you tired?" Liora handed him a lantern frame and said, "Of course I am. But I learned something long ago. Consistency beats excitement. Every single time. I do a little every day. Because that's how real things get made." She pointed to a tall mountain in the distance. Its peak is hidden by clouds. "Let me tell you something," she said. "Many years ago, two people tried to climb that mountain. The first climbed fast, filled with motivation. He shouted, he ran, he pushed himself. The first 2 days, he climbed quickly. But on day 3, he quit. The excitement was gone. The second traveler? He took 1 step every morning. Only 1. People laughed at him. But one day, he didn't come back. He had reached the top. Liora looked at Arin. Dreams belong to the slow climbers. The ones who return every day, especially on the days they don't feel like it. Arin didn't speak. Something clicked inside his heart. A truth he couldn't unlearn. That night, he didn't wait for motivation. He didn't search for the perfect mood. He whispered, "1 lantern a day." And he began. Some days his hands shook. Some days he wanted to stay in bed. Some days he felt invisible and unimportant. But he kept showing up. Quietly. Determined. 1 lantern at a time. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. And slowly, his lanterns began to glow differently. Brighter, warmer, stronger, just like him. Years later, people traveled far to buy Arin's lanterns. They said his lanterns felt warm, comforting, and full of hope. When people asked, "What's your secret?" Arin always replied, "Motivation starts the fire, but discipline keeps it burning." The moral: if you do a little bit every day, even on the days you don't feel like it, you'll build something amazing. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fast. You just need to show up. Small actions. Every day. Big dreams come true. If you take 1 step today, you're already ahead of the person waiting for motivation. If this story stirred something inside you, don't let it fade. That feeling, that spark is rare, and it's powerful. So do 2 small things right now. Write 1 thing in the comments you'll do today. Just 1 step. A step your future self will thank you for. Your comment is your promise to yourself. And if you want more stories that build your discipline, more lessons that light your path, and more moments that reshape your mindset, hit subscribe and join us. Build the life you dream about. You're not alone. We're growing together, one small step at a time.